Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Today's topic is a bit about Bethesda's new announcement. If you guys haven't heard, or if you know about the company Bethesda, the makers of Elder Scrolls series, Fallout, they make some fantastic RPG games. If you don't know, please look them up. But that's besides the point, I'm not an Elder Scrolls sellout. They announced a new title called Fallout 76, and I have a bit of mixed feelings about it, but I'm not going to be one of these stupid channels that have been getting a lot of momentum recently where they just judge video games by the trailers before they even come out, and they're like, oh my gosh, this game is going to be absolute garbage. That's how it's working nowadays. I am having mixed feelings because I want a new Elder Scrolls game. But I don't know if they really want to continue making Elder Scrolls, and if that is the case, this is just a bit of speculation and ideas. So Bethesda, if you're watching, which you know they're not because I only have 17 subscribers, but if anyone from Bethesda is watching, I suggest something to where you can make a quote-unquote new Elder Scrolls without really making a new Elder Scrolls. What am I about to suggest? Hear me out. I know this game would be huge and it would be long, and some people would say, but then it would get tedious, but no, it would give me an excuse to play more, and I do not get bored of these games. Okay, what if you take the formula of Skyrim to whereas you're the Dragonborn, and they let you explore every nation. Like, hear me out. I'm talking about Morrowind. I'm talking about Cyrodiil. I'm talking about Elsewhere. I'm talking about... what are the other nations? Oblivion. I'm talking about all of the nations, guys. This game would be massive. You'd still be the Dragonborn. And the mechanics for Skyrim would be the base mechanics. You probably start, imprisoned on your way to, where, spoilers if you've never played Skyrim. But after that, you have the freedom to, get on ships and just explore the other nations. Can you fathom how much content that game would have? People say, but then it would be another release of Skyrim. But you have to think about this. It wouldn't just be Skyrim. As big as Skyrim is, you would be able to explore all of these nations as the Dragonborn. Each nation would come with its own set of lore and side quests and whatever problems they'd have, and you could just join in. Oh my gosh, guys. Can you imagine the content that would be in that game? Bethesda. As far as it's concerned, for me, you are the king of making great RPGs. I beg of you, at least consider it. I don't care how many years that would take to put together. I don't care if you just straight up took out the content from the other games, remastered that crap, and added it on to Skyrim and just said, okay, you go to ships, and then the ships take you to these countries and things like that. But even then, just listen. What if, on the ships, you had to, fight for survival because, pirates and stuff? Come on, man. You can't tell me that you would not be interested in that. If you have played Skyrim and Elder Scrolls games in general, you cannot tell me that you would not be interested in that. And then, when you think about it, it would be still pretty decent because, as it says in Skyrim, dragons once tried to enslave all mortal races. So that doesn't mean that dragons are just in Skyrim. They were everywhere. So that would basically give them the ability to add new shouts. Just, oh my gosh, guys. There are just so many legendary figures in the world of Elder Scrolls. And if Bethesda made that game, I don't even know what they would call it, Skyware, because it's Skyrim everywhere or something. I don't know. That would be too silly. But if they did that, guys, oh my gosh, I'm thinking too crazy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited by this idea. I get it. 9 times out of 10, it would not happen. But I can guarantee you guys, a modder. Hey, y'all, if one of y'all modders for Skyrim is listening, I just gave you a hot idea. How about it? How about it? How about it? But I'm serious, guys. Like, it sounds far-fetched. And it sounds like that would just be way too much content to have. But I really disagree. I mean, we're in a day and age where it's like, most people just play a game once and, like, they're done with it. This game, you will be lucky if you freaking finish it. Like, as someone who's played Skyrim since maybe 2013, I believe it came out in 2011. I think I started playing and got my first copy in 2013. I can tell you right now, I have never 100%ed the game. And I don't really think anyone can truly 100% like the Elder Scrolls games. There's just so many different possibilities to play. And you can say, oh, but yes, I have. I've gotten all the dialogue and stuff like that. But I'm like, but have you played every type of way? Like, only Conjurer, only, I don't know. Only Fists. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. There's so many different outcomes for each situation because each situation allows you to play differently. You don't just have to play one way. That's why I can say I've never truly played 100% any kind of Elder Scrolls game. Because you have choices. You have choices to make and things like that. And each choice can lead to different outcomes, and heck, there can even be secret outcomes that people don't really know about. And it's just incredible. So can you imagine if they took that, kept you as the Dragonborn from Skyrim, and allowed you to, like, go to, like, the other nations? Maybe Skyrim Tamriel edition? Like, this is just speculation and basically brainstorming for Bethesda, because I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit disappointed with Fallout 76 and Fallout 4. I'm not saying I'm not disappointed in Fallout 76. I worded that wrong. I'm disappointed that it's another Fallout game. But as far as I'm concerned, maybe they're just a bit burnt out, and I just think that the reason why they're saying that they're not really making Elder Scrolls games is because they're trying to top Skyrim, and Skyrim is just, in my opinion, my personal opinion, I don't care what favorite Elder Scrolls yours is, in my opinion, I just don't think Skyrim can get topped. It is a masterpiece. Like, it's incredible. The story's amazing, the side quests, the lore, oh my god. It's just a masterpiece, and they're trying to outdo it instead of add on to it. Now, what would be the overall price for this game? It can still be $60. It can still be $60. I can say that because No Man's Sky, excuse me. That game was supposed to have, like, quadrillions of planets, and they were all basically the same, but technically they weren't, quote unquote, because it was a different coloration and texture, I guess. But in this case, you would still be the Dragonborn, and you could just go to other nations. And then it would be interesting because those nations all have their quests, and everything, good about them. For lack of better words, like, I don't even remember the other Elder Scrolls games that much. I know there's Oblivion, Morrowind, and stuff, but the only real one that I've gotten a chance to play was Skyrim. So just imagine this, guys. The people who like mainly played Skyrim could experience the other games, and you'd be as the you'd still be the Dragonborn. You know what I'm saying? That would be absolutely incredible. And I know I'm kind of rambling here, but it's just, that is just that's a huge implementation if they did that. Because like right now, like I really didn't want another Fallout game, and a lot of people didn't. And from what I hear, it's gonna be like, what? It's gonna be an online game. It's gonna be like a MMO, from what I hear. I'm not judging it before it comes out, but when they make something supposed to be like an RPG MMO, it takes away from immersion. Because, you know, you're just seeing all these other people. You know, maybe if it's an optional thing, but if it's MMO, it's not going to be optional. It's going to demand that you be online. And that's kind of why I didn't like ESO. Like, I was like, I play Elder Scrolls games for immersion, and I'm just watching all these other people run by me. And it's because I have to, because it's an online game. And nowadays, online games are like what's not ruling the gaming platform. I'm fine with solo. I'm fine with my solo power fantasy. Let me be powerful. But I'm telling you, Bethesda, if you are watching on the off chance, this game would be huge, and I beg you to at least consider it. And if Bethesda doesn't, hey, one of these modders, I know it might be your life's work, but if you succeed, if I ever get rich, I swear on you that you will be paid, sir. You will be paid, sir, because that would be incredible. And I would buy like 70 copies of that, because that game would, that game would just be the only thing I'd ever play. Oh, this is a bit of a different video, guys. That thing had me hyper. Like, I was just thinking about that. So I hope that you enjoyed my different kind of video, which is, you know, me just brainstorming and having a bit of speculation. I do hope you enjoyed, though. Tell me what you think about this. Like, would you be for that or against that? Let me know why in the comments below. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Take care.